We did it. My sister and I. Mum was in the other room.
I was there.
No, she wasn't. We did it.
You two shot your father.
Is he dead?
They're taking him away now.
But is he dead?
Shot him twice. Was that enough?
Will we go to prison?
Was it an accident?
We don't mind we go to prison, do we, Susan?
We don't mind, no.
Was there a reason for shooting him? You must have had a reason.
We don't want to talk about that.
If you don't mind.
Something's gone on, hasn't it?
Things have been quite tense recently.
Tense, yeah.
What were his fits?
6 a day sometimes.
Our nerves have been bad.
Never knew when a fit would take him.
He was having fits, so you shot him. Is that what you're saying?
He wasn't an easy man.
He was a difficult man.
And that's your reason, is it? Is it?
You don't want to talk about it. You don't mind.
I walked in the room, I picked up the gun and I shot him.
We know you didn't do it, Mary. Your prints aren't on the weapon.
Pardon?
The fingerprints, they're not yours. We know the girls did it. They've told us.
Oh.
Why? Why what? Why did they shoot their father?
I think something burst.
I'm just trying to imagine what led you to do it, Susan.
It was fitting. We shot him.
What did he do to you?
Nothing.
How old are you, Susan?
26.
Ever had a boyfriend?
No.
What about your sister?
No.
Never.
We were very close as a family. We didn't need that sort of thing.
But most girls have a boyfriend at some time in their life. Why not you?
We had each other.
Did he knock you about?
Sometimes.
Your mother? Your sister?
Sometimes.
What got you in a temper?
Things such as we weren't to make a noise when we clicked on the light switch. Plates clattering. That wasn't allowed. Sometimes we buttered his toast wrong.
Sometimes you buttered his toast wrong!
In the wrong direction. The butter in the wrong direction.
I see.
No, you don't. How could you? You couldn't begin to.
Tell me then. Explain. Then maybe I will see.
I'm tired. I'm very tired. Don't ask me anything else. I think I'm coming down with something.
You haven't told us everything. Susan.
I'm sorry. I'm tired. I'm not well.
Did he sleep with you?
What? Is the room tilted? Oh,
Susan.
I've got a temperature. I'm burning. My face is burning. I'm coming down with something.
Did he do anything sexual to you?
I'm sorry. You must think I'm drunk. Is it me or is the room skewed like this? My head's inflamed. I need aspirin. I need a doctor.
Your sister told us he did. She told us that he slept with both of you.
I've got a dry mouth.
He did, didn't he? Since you were 13 years old.
Yeah.
I'm 6 years old, walking home from school. There's deep snow crunching on the ground and my feet are tingling cold. I'm wearing Wellingtons and I've got green woolen mittens spreaded up my sleeves with elastic. When I get to my street, Auntie Ruby comes out. She's wearing a black fur hat and she hurries me away. Ruby's house is cold and dark and something terrible is wrong. Why can't I go home? But I know the world has ended. You poor mother's what they say. Days pass. There are carols on the wireless and my mother is not coming home. They put her in the ground, they said, but won't she be cold? How will she breathe? How will she eat? It's Christmas and my poor mother's buried in the ground up by the moor. We won't be having a tree on Christmas Day. I sit longing for her to come home and I cry and I start to cry louder and louder and she never comes back. And my father doesn't wake up and through the wall I can hear the neighbours having a sing-song.
Mary.
It was him or us. He was going down and he was
say the rules are strict, but we just laugh. Janet and me.
Sometimes I talk to lawyers. They're very nice. This is the first time in the whole of our lives that we've been free. Which is funny really when you think about it, because if a man sentence actually sort of prison.
Your loving daughters, Susan and Janet.
Are you sleeping now, Mary?
In the night, he comes back to accuse me. He says, you let them kill me now, I'll have to kill you.
He can't harm you anymore.
I love you, he said. Practically straight away. I was young. I was 20. He was so handsome, and now he'll never leave. It'll never be over. It'll never end. When I look in the mirror, he's there. And when he comes into my dreams, I think my heart will stop, and that's how I'll die. I'll die of fright.
We're trying to prepare a case for the defence, so you can tell us everything that happened.
Every morning I wake up crying. He wants me to smile. Go, take that look of yours, Janet. Smile. People might catch on.
I think we may be able to provide a very strong case.
Every time I went to the hospital, is there anything you want to tell us? No. What can I say? Where can I begin? And if I did, I knew he'd kill us. Mum, then Susan, then me. Then himself. In that order. I knew that because you told me.
What did you feel when you shot him?
What?
What were your feelings when you shot him? Janet, are you listening?
Felt nothing.
Did you feel relieved? Elated?
Think he's gone now, he's dead. But the dead don't go anywhere. They dance in your head and they come to you at night. The dead don't die. You know that now.
Did you love him?
Of course we did. He was our father.
You must feel very angry, Susan.
Pardon?
With your mother. She let it happen for all these years.
They said we could go home now. They said unconditional bail.
Sometimes I think you deny how you feel. I think it's understandable.
I think we live on different planets. Sorry, that was rude.
You must be rude if that's how you feel.
Most of what you say, we don't understand.
Yesterday, you said you didn't mind going to prison. Did you mean that?
We killed him. He's dead. We feel better now, and there's nothing you can do about any of it. And this getting angry and feeling this and feeling that, it's not really our sort of thing. And it's too late now. You think you can understand, but you can't see the size of it. If you had to live in our heads for 5 minutes, you'd go mad and die. It's best we deal with it ourselves.
You could have left him, Mary.
I did once. Took the girls, went to my father's. He said, you've made your bed, now you have to lie in it. Marriage is a sacrament. Marriage is for life.
Did Billy ever say, I'm sorry, Mary?
In the beginning, yeah. And then after, nothing. And I longed for him to say it, but he never did. Until that time he picked me up from my father's, he said, I'm sorry, Mary, forgive me. So we went home. When we got in the door, he broke my ribs, jumped on them, said if we ever left again he'd find us and he'd kill us.
You mentioned the old Billy. What does that mean?
Well, in the beginning he was sweet, gentle, kind. I wish I had a lad like that, they all said. And my mum said, if you marry our Billy, he'll put you through the eye of a needle. I didn't know what it meant then, but I do now. I was shy, sweet, not to argue. I think he saw me coming.
Can't sleep, Mum. Can't sleep on my own. Bed's too big and things creak. Footsteps in the stairs and out in the corridor. I think it's him. Every time I think it's him. He's back now. The whole of him. His breath on my face and his hands in my hair and pulling me pains I want to forget. I'm not strong like Susan. Soon I will die of this. Big dreams now, huge dreams. I close my eyes and I'm trapped in the film of our life. Snap, another photo. Snap. Smile, Janet.
Smile!
What will they make of these happy family snaps? Our sandals, our frocks, our arms entwined in a babbling grass at our feet. And we're smiling for our lives, but at the back of my head. I say, please, someone read the secret sign. I'm sending you a message.
Read it! Read it, please!
It's not real. This is not true. Can't you see in my eye? Kicks us where it can't be seen. Under our hair and under our clothes. And he boots us across the room. I want to tear off my dress and shout, look! I look at the photo and where's the message, the sign in my eye? I look at the photo and we're just smiling.
It's not enough, Susan. You have to tell us everything.
I've told you.
When did he start having intercourse with you?
I can't remember. I was quite young, 16.
Yesterday you said 13.
It was a long time ago. I can't remember.
16 or 13? Which?
I was probably younger than 16. Maybe I was 13. And
How did it happen?
he just said, you know.
Said what?
It was in the shed. He was chopping bones and he just said, you know.
In the shed? What? It happened in the shed?
No, he told me in the shed.
Told you what?
He said, Susan, you know how sex with your mother? Well, now I want it with you too.
And what did you say?
I didn't know what it was. I knew it was bad, so I said, no, Dad, I think it's wrong. What he said, what he always said.
Which was what?
What I say goes.
What happened after that?
Nothing. For a couple of weeks. I was scared. I felt sick. And then one day he sent Mum and Jan out to a jumble sailing. That's when he did it. Sorry. Can we stop now?
Dear Dad, I'm not reading this because the psychiatrist says I should. To tell you what I feel. They ask us all the time, does this make you feel? How does that? Or do you feel it this time? You know how to do it now. Say what they want. We felt vulnerable. We felt scared. We felt terrified. What I feel is embarrassed. Words, words, words. You said every one of them. You were our father and we killed you. Glad you're dead, but sad you weren't nicer to us. We wouldn't have had to shoot you. Once when I was 7 or 8, I came in and you had a sink playing with our goldfish. You had tipped it from its bowl and you were watching it flap and gasp with a strange dreamy look in your eye. They were all black. That's how you looked after you hit Mum. That's all I know about you. That look. Sometimes I Think I'll never be free of you. Sometimes I want to come in your grave and shoot you again and again. Just to make sure.
Alright, Susan. Amy,
Yeah? Is there a drug you can take to stop you from dreaming?
you'd like the dreams to stop.
They're killing me. I can't live with them.
Try and tell me about them then.
I can't.
Is your father in these dreams?
Of course he is.
What's he doing?
He's having sex with me. He's having sex with me. I'm enjoying it. She said try writing it. So I'm writing it. You come into my room. It's dark. I can't see your face. I'm laying on the bed and I've got no clothes on. You kiss me, I love his kiss. You put your tongue inside of my mouth and you tell me that you love me. I say I love you too. That's what lovers say, isn't it? I love you too, Dad. I say I love you too, Dad. I can't write this. She said the dreams will fade if I write it down. She says these feelings are normal. I say they're not my feelings. They're my dreams. You touch me. I want you to. It's you and it's not you. I ask you to touch me again, and you do. I look at your face above me, and you look so sad. And I'm not your daughter anymore. I'm your lover. Except I'm lying now, because I know I'm your daughter. But that's what makes it so special and secret. You look so sad. So let me make everything better for you. I don't want you to stop. You're the only lover I've ever had. I pull you down towards me. And then I wake up. And I'm sick over the side of my bed. How could you do this to me, Dad? How could you do this?
You can go home next week until the trial.
That's very kind of you.
We're not a danger to society.
Caution.
You're giving Janet a tape.
A relaxation tape I listen to on an iPod.
Does it help?
No.
She's not doing it right.
It'll be better when we're all together.
And I can sleep in your bed.
Yeah.
So the dream stop.
What's it like without him?
I had mushrooms on toast yesterday. I haven't had that since I was a girl.
We went shopping yesterday with Deirdre.
He's one of the staff.
Very kind.
We didn't know what to buy.
Felt a bit lightheaded.
Felt a bit sick.
It was a hypermarket. We had £10 each
We brought some shredded wheat.
and 3 packets of biscuit.
Did you laugh? She said, is that all you want?
But we'd never had shredded wheat before.
You've seen it on the telly.
She said, you two are weird.
They weren't very nice actually with shredded wheat, but I expect we'll get used to them.